welcome once again to Conscripted, episode 62. Party has survived a very, very long time. But where are they now? How much more life do you think they have left in them?
I mean, you didn't have to start it off that way.
Well, some people have 2 lives in them, technically, right?
Some people do have 2 lives left in them.
So
And remember,
1.5.
remember, hashtag all lives matter.
Well, let's not start that. We don't want you guys to demonetize, Steve. Hey, I have 1 life in me for each time I've died, or assume I died.
Yeah, ended last session, stumbled upon a pretty archaic or old throne of unknown power. It's been quite a climb through here so far. We've had a lot of scary encounters that we kind of had to act fast as a group. The latest being some shadows that were trying to suck our strength out. But after we kind of ended on all that, we kind of had a sort of intense discussion about the mental stability of our characters at this point. And yeah, kind of ended there, I guess.
And we definitely decided to start drawing down a map of the area, which definitely caused no problems up until this point. So
Nope, definitely not. Definitely not.
Which I don't know if there's a point in me starting it for this level, but if we do go up a level or down a level, can I have a map and roll 20? Is that the easiest way to do it?
It is sadly actually not the easiest way to do it because even if you share a map with somebody, you still have to drag them around manually every time you transition maps. So I'm going to say that you can draw on the map you have in front of you. We'll just make it nice and ugly, and then I will delete it once we're all done, or once you're all dead, whichever comes first.
Just out of curiosity, which map should we have in front of us?
You should right now have the castle map in front of you. The castle
Not
grounds.
the island one, right?
You should be floating on the castle grounds.
Okay, because I've got the map of the entire island.
I will... I don't see that you do, but I will drag you into where you should be.
Yeah, because I see the 6 of us on the... Oh, now I see it. I see parts of it. Uh-oh. It's coming out over it. Maybe I should just refresh my roll 20, huh?
Yeah. Good old Roll20. The most reliable tool. That's why everybody uses it, right?
Yeah, now it looked like somebody was drawing on top of that. And I don't know if somebody... Oh, I'm still here. But it's slowly coming up. I'm seeing the bits and pieces of it, which is fine as long as I have an idea.
It's coming up.
I'll pretend that farmhouse and the other house aren't there, so...
I mean, I have the same thing, so it's not just you.
Okay.
Where you don't see, the background of the map?
I'm assuming we're on the correct map. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Can you see what Dan is drawing?
I see what Dan's drawing.
Yeah.
Do you see the statues underneath it?
Yes.
Do you see the 2 buildings?
Yes.
And the castle?
Yes, I can see the stuff that's being drawn at the moment. The last I saw, we were on the other one with the crude map of it. It's very similar to this.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know why you didn't get thrown over to here, but when you logged in, because I had moved everybody in between games. So.
I mean, that's fine. We've got the map, and this is basically exactly, aside from the numbered rooms, this is exactly how we more or less had it last time.
Yep.
So, and then we haven't checked the rooms in the bottom. I don't think in hallway 5.
Yeah, so the stuff we haven't been to yet, and just to clarify, in room 1, the staircase goes up or down? So there's the staircase that goes up.
There's a staircase on the left and the right, and the staircase goes up and one in the center. The staircase on the left and right go up. The staircase in the center goes down.
Okay.
And did we go up we went to the side.
You went up the left and right ones and found that they basically go into the room that overlooks the throne room and then comes back around the other way.
Okay. Kind of like the stairs in the rooms that we were in before. They kind of go to the same room and then they just move around.
Correct. In this
Okay.
case, you can kind of tell what
nice.
was done here. There isn't a balcony here for this part. So basically, when you go up the stairs, there's the door that lets you in. It's obvious that sort of what they're doing is they're using it as like one side goes in, the other side is for people coming out.
Yeah. Gotcha.
How is that obvious? Just curious.
It's okay. So there was a part that I forgot to mention where there is a handle only on one side of each of the doors.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
So we could tell like one. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a detail that I had glossed over because I forgot that the throne room map does not show the doors on it.
Yeah, the balcony is on the inside of 9, right?
Yes, the balcony is inside of 9. So
And
effectively,
once you get to the end of 9 or whatever, right?
no.
Look
So
at the-
not
No,
to the.
the balcony is right here.
I'll draw on the
if I
balcony real quick. So the
remember. It should
balcony
be right here.
is here.
Yeah.
I guess it's really more like this. Without this
'Cause,
bar at the top.
Yeah, the throne was basically here, parallel with 8.
Yep.
And where was the
Room.
secret door we found that went, or not secret, but like well hidden? We had to get really close.
Oh,
to
those
it.
were the door. Sorry.
I don't.
The-
The only secret door I know about was the one that you found over in the kitchen.
I thought in room 9 we had to get really close to a door.
No, there were 2 sets of stairs that you could only
Yeah.
see if you stood in the room at a very
Staircases.
specific angle.
Okay. Where
And
were
then-
those?
right
Those
about
were on the
here.
right
no,
and
no.
left of of 9.
I thought we were
close.
trying to trick Steve into revealing more secret doors for us.
Nope.
I thought so
If there
too.
are more secret doors, I am totally not revealing any more secret doors.
You have to reveal them to John. He's
Only
going
if
to
the
protect
spell is
secret
being
doors.
used in the right places at the right time.
That's fair, I guess.
So a meaningful thing we had found last session was that this throne, however to control it, seems some object. So we should be keeping an eye out for something that would be indicative of rulership. I'm thinking it could be anything from a scepter to a crown to even like a necklace or anything like that that seems to signify nobility. Could be the key to activating this throne. But for sort of Catspace's suggestion too, we might want to check to see if there is an easier way to open the door out if we need to, just so we know if that's an option even. Just so then we don't have to even speculate so hard on other stuff.
Well, we're here. Yeah, we're there right now, right?
Yeah.
So you're
And,
straight
um,
to
Yeah,
the
because you
main
came
hallway.
down. You came back down from the stairs, and that's pretty much where we stopped.
Since we went up the stairs in the first room, we found out that the extra levels are basically only
That's from the stairs that
bedrooms.
were in 9, not the stairs that were in 1. But
Yeah.
you found out that all the upper levels are rooms for various people within the castle.
Well, yeah, we found out that the stairs in 1 that go upwards lead directly into it, and
The stairs in 1 lead directly to the overhang
yeah.
that looks into the throne room. It is not connected to any stairs that go to the upper floors.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like they before having gone into the throne room, we wouldn't have known that they led into the throne room. But now we know that they lead into the throne room, into the balcony area. Correct?
Yes,
And
correct.
and as far as aside from room 9, that's the only upper level stuff that we have seen.
Yes,
yet,
that is the
right?
only thing that you've seen that has stairs that lead up.
Okay.
Outside of that.
So at least we know that much. So at least I don't have to worry about there being additional levels upwards. But now we still have the stairs downwards too. So
Well, there still might be additional stuff up because
yeah,
we saw from the outside how big this place is, right? And so if I understand correctly, those that went up, they kind of just only went up like above the area that they are. They didn't fan out much, did they?
No, they did fan out. They do
Oh, they
actually
did
fan
fan
out.
But
Yeah.
they
The-
connected as well. Like,
The
we could
halls
get to
the
either
halls go
side.
up, and on the sides and in the middle are where the rooms are.
Okay. So yeah, I mean,
I think I may have
Wow.
misunderstood when you were talking about fanning out when you asked that question initially. So I think that is a fault on my side.
Yeah, I had thought that these were just like private quarters that were just like isolated from the rest of the
Yeah.
building, kind of thing.
No, they fill up what you could plausibly assume would be the width of this structure here.
Okay. So yeah,
With you've got the engineering know-how to kind of put together at least that from a logical perspective.
So I would propose the first thing we try is go see if we can figure out the door mechanism, just so we know. It's an easy enough thing to look at this point.
Yeah, there appears to be no there appears to be no room between the ground and the door. I remember that much from before.
Yep.
Yeah, because you were trying, or someone was asking about that to see if we could be sneaky and like try to do something with that. But
Yeah, I was hoping ideally that we'd be able to potentially use the air to try to push it down from this side, but there's not even enough room for that, to my understanding.
Yep.
The towers though, these things, because we had seen them from the other side.
And you've seen no means of access to any of those.
Yeah, but they look kind of like that they would be some sort of guard tower potentially.
Yeah, from the outside,
No
from the outside, that is what they look like.
But there's no way, that was as far as we know, to get into them.
As far as you've seen no way to get to them.
No windows or anything up top either?
Nope.
Can't Rapunzel the situation? Got it.
In fact, there have been no real windows in the entire building.
That weren't painted over.
That's why I said real windows.
Yeah. Now, sorry if I'm forgetting, how high up does this wall go?
That wall is about 20 feet.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
I mean, there's probably something to prevent us from going over it, but wouldn't hurt to try if we have the means.
Well, you'd have to be outside to go up over this wall.
Well, yeah.
Because the wall is butted up against. So this is all building. This isn't courtyard here. This is all building. This area is building. This is like the roof of the building. And then this center building is the upper floors. So like, and all the rooms in here are have like high ceilings. So they are all either 15 or 20 feet respectively.
Okay, I misunderstood that. Then I didn't realize that was
I didn't. That was a description I did not give. So that was a question that I think got asked, and I got confused by the question. I remember because I was curious as to, and I thought I was saying like this was the building, but I don't think I was making it clear that the green part is not a courtyard. It is the actual roof of the building.
So like the roof of the building goes directly towards up against the wall.
Yes.
And then this additional stuff right here is building above on top of that.
That is correct.
Okay.
Basically a box on top of a box.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I guess let's start with there because I think that'll drive a lot of the next discussion. Is let's take 2 minutes to search everything near that entryway, or in that hallway in general. Just like all of us, just search everywhere and see if we find any mechanisms or anything.
Yep. You can all take 20, and you will find no sign of any way to open this door from this room. There is no secret door.
Well, that kills the easy option.
just a reminder, also compartments, caches, and so forth.
Yep.
Just a reminder. Yep. Okay.
Well, we always have the death switch, but who knows where that goes. But I'm almost more worried about that at the moment than just trying these other rooms out. Is everyone okay to proceed for now?
Yep.
I suppose we could at least finish clearing off this level and kind of assess things where we're at from there.
Yeah, I think I want to check out, so I'll delete this. These green boxes on the left would be the rooms I'd be proposing we hit up next.
Okay. Which room do you want to go to first?
Just go, start with the one closest to 1 and go west door by door.
Okay.
Before we leave this room, can I just have a reminder? I thought when I just may be inventing things. When we first came in here and we entered through the door, there was not another pressure plate like the one outside. It was not there, right?
There was no pressure plate, no nothing.
Okay. Sorry. Just want to make sure.
It's okay. So you all can head, you guys can open that door. And inside here, there is a bed, a side table, an armoire, some really nice lighting. This is, the lighting looks to be, in this case actually, magical lighting.
Is it reminiscent of like a noble's like private study?
Private. Looks a little more like a guest room. Like if you were going to have guests over, you would probably put a guest in this room because it's in that like it's fancied up enough, but not fancied up so much that like a real noble might stay in this room for a long term. It has that fancy feel of like temporary staying, like a hotel versus an apartment.
Sorry, how long was our search of the last room?
That would have
Minutes,
been several minutes. Yeah.
2 minutes.
So it's 2 minutes, right? So my detect secret doors is still up.
Okay.
And 6 is the dining room, and 7 is the kitchen, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
There is a secret door right here. The wall that is there looks flat, but as you are looking at it with your spell on, you can see that there is some kind of door deliberately hidden there.
And which wall is this on?
A little. I'm going to pull it up. It's right here.
Interesting. So theoretically leading back into the main hall?
You're not sure. Somebody wants to give me an architecture and engineering check.
Well, how does the door appear to me with this spell? Does it just like get outlined?
It just gets outlined. It just basically looks like... So I actually want to errata this spell to be detect doors, just in general. And what you see is like it highlights doors or like passageways that you could go through from one room to another. And in this case, like you see the outline of what would be where the door would be.
But it's right. So the outline is just on a stone wall or something. It doesn't look like there's
Yes.
any... Interesting.
And I think first round, second round, number of... so first, presence of secret doors. Then second is the number of secret doors. And then additional the mechanism or trigger for one particular secret door closely examined by you. Okay.
So yeah, once I noticed the outline, I would mention it to the party, but I'd also be, of course, concentrating to try and detect the mechanism or trigger.
Yeah, so here you will recognize, you'll be able to like sort of see a little trace pattern go underneath the floor. And like you get like a trace of light that goes down the wall underneath the floor and then back to the armoire.
Seems the armoire is the trigger for this door.
You can't see any, but though the line goes up to the armoire, you can't see anything beyond that point.
Sorry, am I dumb? What's an armoire?
It's a like a standout closet where you can put clothes.
Oh.
Or no, I'm thinking a wardrobe. Wardrobe is the term I'm looking for, not armoire.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was a chair.
Yeah, no, that's
why I asked. I'm like,
this is one of those times where I flip two words, and I don't understand why I flipped those two words. I meant wardrobe, not armoire.
I'm so glad because I definitely thought
this happened in a conversation with Whitney as well. I kept using the word armoire for our bedroom, and she was like, "Why do we need a chair?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then it finally clicked in my head, like, "No, the word is wardrobe."
I stand by my assessment. Someone needs to sit on that wardrobe.
I mean,
perhaps something inside of it.
armoire is not a chair. It is.
I know. I just thought it was a chair because I'm dumb. But...
Wait, what is an armoire?
Okay.
Now I'm even more confused because.
Yeah, it's like a dresser, pretty much.
No, an armoire is what I'm. An armoire is another word for wardrobe. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm gonna continue to use the word armoire. God damn it!
Hey, I learned a word today. I don't hate learning words. I've never heard that before.
I was fucking
I've never
right.
heard either. I just heard armoire and heard armchair in my brain. So
that's why I double checked and Googled it, because I was like, I'm pretty sure Steve was saying the right word.
Yeah, no,
I thought I was, but
heard of it
a couple of times I've been corrected on armoire, and it's one of those things like I fuck up words so often. I was like, maybe I'm fucking this word up. Like that was legit.
I wasn't sure, and I was going to Google it, but I didn't want Google to judge me.
No, thank you, Tom.
It would be spelled.
So yeah, there is an armoire there. You can sit on it if you'd like. It's pretty tall.
I'm gonna perception check for traps within the mechanism, so I don't get blasted in the face with poison again.
Give me a perception check.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, good job. So you are very, very carefully looking over this thing. And you will notice that there is a mechanism at the top of the armoire that, if you open the door, will trip the mechanism.
Is it like a string or something that can I like roll my hair out and slide it in and kind of hold the mechanism in place as I pull open the door?
Hold on 1 second. I am checking something here.
not, does anyone have anything else very skinny?
I have silk rope. That's probably the skinniest thing I have.
So if you're going to attempt to interact with disarming this, you will need to give me a disable device check.
Okay. I do not have it.
Okay.
I
know that there's a lot of bravado in Mal, though, so does he still maybe attempt it?
Yeah, I'm still going to try and open it. We're just going to be more careful. I think what I'll probably do then, if I can't disable it, is I'm going to open it with probably open the door with my hair and tell everyone to get as far back from it as we can, so that no one's standing right next to it.
I'm going to step out into the hallway, but since we're by the dining room, I'm going to try to cover up my mouth to prevent smelling things as much as possible.
There is a click as you open the wardrobe. And the line, John, that you can see running to Arvos, you can see running, still is not visible. But you have it open, and there is an empty armoire.
Just as a reminder, I saw it go underneath the floor, then come back out, but doesn't.
You see it go underneath so it goes from where the door is, under the ground, to the armoire, and then basically stops at the armoire.
Stops at the armoire.
And the armoire isn't doesn't have pedestal feet. It is flush with the ground.
Okay.
Perhaps
this might be like the wizard thing. I'm gonna step into the wardrobe and close the doors.
There goes Mel. Bye.
You step into the wardrobe and you close the doors, and nothing happens.
You're eaten by Jesus.
Good thought.
I mean, a lion.
I was like, that took us way too long the last time. If it's that, I'm just gonna get that out of the way right away.
The wardrobe will not open from the inside.
Ooh.
I think we need to move this wardrobe, perhaps. The line I see is... I think he needs...
All perception.
Yeah.
Do I hear Mal?
I think you can hear Mal. Actually, you can hear Mal, but Mal seems very muffled.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't tell what he's saying.
You can't tell what he's saying.
When he opened the door, I was trying to perceive and see if there were any visual changes in either the hallway.
There were no visual changes in any area. And you were kind of standing out in partially the hallway, so yeah, you would have seen if anything changed in the hallway.
Yeah.
I heard Mal, guys. I'm not sure.
I think
I'm not sure what he was saying.
He sounds a bit panicked. Perhaps you should go open the door for him.
Yeah, I'll open it. What's that, Mal?
You open the door, and Mal...
The door doesn't open from the inside.
Okay.
God, how many times do I have to say it?
That's what you were saying? It sounded like you were really far away.
I think we should try moving the wardrobe.
Like
pushing it to the side like a switch, or you're talking about?
Perhaps it's on something that needs to be released.
Steve, does it go all the way to the ground?
All the way to the ground. Yep, like I said, no pedestal feet.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, now I remember you saying that.
Well, I'm known for my feats of strength. I can probably push an armoire.
What is your push? Your push drag?
It is 2,300.
Ooh, you might be able to. Hold on.
He can't by himself. I can help. Mine's 1,500.
Depending on how wide it is, you might not be able to. I don't know how this thing looks. Maybe someone can pull and someone push. I don't know.
Yeah, one sec. That's what I'm looking for. What I thought. Between the two of you, one of you kind of pushing, one of you pulling, you can very slowly move the wardrobe. But at a certain point, there is something that you're pulling on to try to move it that is creating a resistance force that you cannot break.
I'm gonna ask Sphinx if she can use her spirit sight, because it doesn't use up spell points or anything like that. It's not a times per day, right?
Yeah, there are no spirits.
I'm gonna ask her when we go to new rooms if she can kind of look around and see if there's anything like that.
There are no spirits here.
When you guys are pushing that, you feel like something underneath it is holding you back?
There's some force holding it in place.
Now,
so how far did we get it off the wall? Are we able to look
you
behind it at all?
You can pull it a couple of inches off the wall, but then that force that's pulling from underneath stops it from moving any further.
Do we have any light to shine back
And this
here?
thing feels hella
Oh, wait.
heavy. For being even for being a stone armoire, this thing is hella heavy.
Oh yeah.
I got these super eyes. Can I like see in the shadows behind
You just
it?
have dark
Like,
vision
if there's-
eyes. Oh no, you have
No,
the
Yeah, I have the really expensive eyes.
The goggles of the night.
Goggles of dark sight.
Oh yeah, those ones.
Speculating, guys. We know that there's some types of entertainers in here, yes?
Give me a perception.
Dancers. This seems to be a guest room. If they were to bring an entertainment, they would certainly want to make sure the hosts had full control to allow them in or not.
So you're 100% sure, by the way, there is nothing behind this. Whatever's holding it in place is probably at the floor level.
Okay. So yeah, yeah, it looks like it's not attached to the wall. Must be attached to the floor in some way.
There's like no trap doors or anything in that. I mean, we probably wouldn't be able to tough them inside, but
There was no like, so the floor, it wasn't dusty or anything. It's perfectly clean like everything else,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay.
I'll
It was
feel underneath
pressed
it
up against the wall, so
and see if I feel like a.
you
like
can't
a
feel
wire.
underneath it. It's to the floor,
Oh, okay.
Now, did the
and it's
floor of
way
the-
too heavy to lift.
Did the
There's
floor
like-
of the armoire feel solid when you were in there?
I can check again. That's what I was trying to figure out was what purpose would it have to not open from the inside, and that's why I'm thinking maybe someone comes in through this and you have to let them in for them to be permitted into your room kind of thing.
Hence why the armoire doesn't open from the inside. Quite clever, maybe?
And if that's so, then that secret door might be how they bring their whatever in here. We haven't checked out. Where is that room? How do we know that exists? The dancers or whatever.
You were letting known about the concubines because the chef
butler?
or the butler, had come
butler.
through.
Yeah, it was the butler guy that walked in and was
Well,
telling us to go check them out.
He wasn't a butler. He is one of the
Oh,
cooks.
I was just
He is
calling
one
him
of
a
the
butler.
cooks that
Yeah.
came in with food.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
like a head cook maybe.
He's a middle
Head
cook
chef.
or like a
Okay.
sous chef style position.
So my hypothesis is maybe this is how they bring the concubines in to entertain the noble guests.
Well, you know what they say by hypothesis. Test it.
Well, we have to figure out how to open the door, and then we can figure out.
I
if
just told you. Check the bottom of the armoire.
I can't. How am I?
No, inside of it is there
Oh.
the bottom.
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah.
Where you were standing is what.
Is it dark inside the armoire, or is it?
It is dark
Like-
inside. It's dark inside of the armoire, except for the light that's being shown into it. But like when the
Okay.
armoire was closed, Mal was basically in the dark.
Yeah. Without closing it this time, I'm just gonna try and poke around inside the armoire now to see if there's like a loose board anywhere.
Give me a perception.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Jesus.
Still very good. Roll.
you do not seem to find anything.
A thought just occurred to me as well. We checked the positioning of this door leads me to believe it should lead back into the main hall, but I did not detect another door on that side. So perhaps this is some sort of. It's not what it appears to be. I'm not really an architect, but I don't know.
Hey
how this would
Steve,
work.
I'm gonna try to move I guess into right here for the hallway and see if it would match up, if it would look like it's parallel with the.
That's
wall inside.
literally the definition of what architecture and engineering is for. That's
Okay.
the ability to mentally notice that the room doesn't map out to what the other room is.
When I realize I can't do that, I'll ask Mal if he can check this out for me.
Gander.
Yeah, so Mal, you will realize there's about 3 inches of lost space between the two areas.
Yikes.
Only
I'm sorry, not 3 inches, 3 feet.
3 feet.
Whoa,
okay.
God, there's a huge difference there.
Yeah.
Still pretty small.
Well, so I had what Mal was going to propose at this point is let's check out these other 4, and it might be easier to figure out what this layout is if these secret doors exist in the other rooms too. Maybe there's passages that go
In between
the
each
south?
or something.
to the south of these potentially.
Perhaps. Let's. It doesn't do well to dwell in here if we don't have any other ideas.
Like basically, what I'd be speculating is it might be something like that.
Um,
Like this could go down here and then.
Yeah, maybe.
John, your detect door spell fades.
Yep. I'll recast when we go into the next room.
Just making sure you're aware.
Yeah.
In this case, you have a visual sensor to identify when your detect doors fades.
I lose sight of the door. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next door.
Exact same setup. Except, are we detecting secret doors?
Yeah, do you want me to click it every time I'm doing it? Or
No, I just wanted to confirm with you that you're removing the spell points.
Yep. Once I enter
There
this room,
is no secret door in this room.
No secret door in this guy.
Does the
What
layout
about
look
the-
the same? And
The layout is identical.
But what about the wall?
The wall. This is the full size.
Okay, so there's
Nice.
it's against the other room.
Yes.
Essentially. Okay,
I suggest we just take a look in each room so I don't have to reuse my spells.
But I agree.
that's good.
It'll help us get some insights here.
All of the
So-
rooms are identical, with the same layout and the
No
same
secret
thing,
doors.
except the secret door in the other 4.
No secret areas in these ones.
Okay. So I wonder.
Do the armors move?
I'm just gonna go
You're
look
gonna
to
try to
see
move
if I.
Oh no!
Oh wait,
I'm
is there
sure for
armors
that.
in each room
There's
as
armoires
well?
in each room. Armoires, beds, side tables at each room. Each room
we
has
see if
identical accoutrement.
Can we see if the ones lock in from the inside as well? Just curiosity. Someone want to try it?
Sure, I'll step in.
All right, you get into the armoire, and you are locked in from the inside.
I'm gonna try and push it open.
Give me a strength check.
Yeah.
Just want to show off. It is like crazy levels of hard to push this door open.
Is
You've
it
never felt the
visibly,
kind
like-
of resistance, but you guys can see like the stone shaking. The stone door is shaking.
It must be
I know
much
the
of
spot he's in. I come open it for him.
Okay.
I'd like to detect magic, see if there's any magic radiating off these armoires.
There is indeed some level of magic operating on these armoires. You want to give me a...
Spellcraft or
I think it's Knowledge
Arcana?
Arcana? Yeah.
Anything else in the room show up as magical?
Ooh, very good. No, that is the only thing that shows up as magical. I always forget what school this spell is. Pretty sure it's Abjuration. It is Abjuration.
And then to try and identify its properties, can I spellcraft?
Yep.
Try and see what's going on here. I assume some sort of arcane lock.
Yeah, you can easily piece together. This is Arcane Lock, but the force that was able to hold Zeke in, there has to be some mechanism that's probably going in addition to the Arcane Lock. But, because, like, Arcane Lock, somebody at his strength could probably still manage to bust through.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna come out here, Steve, and not look for your secret. Maybe just regular mechanism somewhere out here. I'm gonna come out into the hallway out here and feel along this wall to see if there's any sort of loose mechanism or anything that I can find.
A good thought, but no, nothing there.
Nothing there.
With detect magic on, I'm just gonna poke my head in each room to see if they're all magical.
Yes, all the armoires are magical.
Nothing different about room 10.
No, nothing different about
Nothing
room 10.
I'll share this with everyone. Say the armoires are arcane locked, but Zeke should have been strong enough to open it even with that spell on, so there must be something working in tandem.
Something that I will say is kind of impressive to you, John, though, as you're looking at with the detect magic at where the secret door should have been, to fit this secret door in here is like carefully as it's fit in there. This is like impressive. There's no like outlining. There's no nothing. It looks as flush as can be.
I don't even see magic where the door is.
You see no magic where the door is.
Interesting.
All right, so now that we have like an inch or two behind it, so we can get our hands back there, maybe we can try and knock it down.
The armor? You want to knock it
Yeah.
over? Oh,
Yeah, maybe see if we can now that we got some like ability
Yeah.
to grip it.
I would just be careful about destroying things in here that we're not sure exactly what is going on.
Well, although admittedly it seems like the castle has a reset mechanism of sorts. Maybe everything comes back together with time anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I figure with everything cleaning it, like being super clean. Like
speaking of that,
would fix it.
Since the party walked down to 14, can I have everybody give me a perception?
The things reset.
Yeah. Mal, you immediately notice upon walking in the room, and Ra, you notice as Mal starts to walk towards the armoire. The armoire has been pushed back up against the wall fully.
Fuck. That's annoying.
All right, Rye needs some help again.
All right.
Wait a minute. What
This
if
is
we
very good workouts.
did when you were checking the bottom of it? Did you just like kind of run your hand across it, or?
You can't get a hand across the bottom of the armoire.
On the inside, the inside of it.
Would it be reasonable to see this? Like, we've looked around a lot of stuff. Would it be reasonable to only assume that it might be some sort of verbal mechanism at this point, like some passcode we probably don't have?
That's something that maybe there's something else to this.
So we tried going inside. I guess maybe I can search one more time inside with the doors closed. I kind of panicked last time.
Yep, let's do it.
Is it dark in there? Well, you can see.
Yeah.
I have dark.
Well, Zeke can too. I don't know if you want some help.
All right, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go back in and let you guys know to like open the door for like 20 seconds or something. Gonna shut it and try and actually I'll take Ayun out just so I actually have light so I can actually see colors and stuff because it might be helpful. And with Ayun lighting it up, I'm gonna like try and feel around and see if anything's changed with the door actually closed.
Sitting in here like this, you will notice that there is a lead panel covering that you can put, that like when you push on it a certain way, it pushes the rest of the mechanism. And if you push the back wall just a little bit in, like if you push in on the back wall, you'll be able to see there's a little button on the inside of the armoire built into the stonework.
I'm actively counting 20 seconds out loud.
Gonna press
Yeah,
the
after
button.
20 seconds, I'll open it.
As you press the button, the rest of the party will hear the wall behind them grind its way open.
I'll
Like, you
open the
figured it
door
out.
to let Mal out.
Okay. If you open the door, Mal, your hand will be like shoved back, but you will be able to leave the wardrobe as the mechanism like resets itself as the door is being opened. And you can hear like a clicking sound behind you that locks the sheet of lead into place.
Just for clarity, did the wall that slid slide back into closed position when I opened the door, or
Yes.
is that still open?
No. So when the door is open, the secret door is open still.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that reset that as
Nope.
well. Okay.
But you will hear a ticking noise as well as you come out of the armoire.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question was how could somebody reset it, but it seems timed. Someone want to go take a look inside?
Yes, I think Zeke.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Okay. Zeke, you head in. There are stairs that lead down.
I'm letting the party know. There's stairs that lead down, guys.
Well, so the only other rooms we know of is to go down the main way or down this way. Maybe this way would be more.
And don't forget the concubines, although I'm not interested, but it's supposedly around here.
I'd say let's go down this way. That seems better than trying to go down through the main way. Yes, less attention if something's watching the stairs.
Yeah, possibly.
All right, let's go quickly before the mechanism resets.
Wait, are we sure there's nothing in this area right here that these rooms
Well,
wrap around?
I'm like trying not to metagame that. I want to just like do the whole thing, and then if we're drawing the map now, we would kind of know. But I think the next intuitive
There
thing
could
that I
be
would
stairs
do.
up into it. We don't know. Maybe if we go down, we'll find a set of
Well,
stairs that lead up to it.
Sorry, I don't know if you had checked that when you had went in there, Mal, or not.
Yeah, it's like the awkward where Steve kind of told us it. So I want to do like what I think intuitively I was probably gonna do, which is go downstairs next, and then if that all dead ends, then we'll probably figure out that makes sense that that's the next spot. But obviously there's probably something in there too, but I think going down next makes sense, right? Or
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Especially since we just found the secret door, we might as
Yeah.
well see where it goes.
Okay.
Seems like.
So when it opens up, Steve, it's just kind of how does the secret door open exactly?
So it is a wall that like basically rolls backwards.
Okay.
And so the wall is like slowly moving forward back into place, but very, very slowly.
Was it easy for them to? It was easy for them to open it once they knew where it was.
Also, I need to know if anybody was in the hallway when this happened. Yes, was anybody standing in the hallway?
Not me.
No.
Okay, just checking.
So when they so it was easy to open though, knowing where it is though, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
it's easily repeatable now that you know the pattern.
Okay. Then we wouldn't know unless we were on the other side if there was a way to open it from the inside.
That is correct.
That's true, yeah.
So maybe we should check and see if there's a way to open it from the inside before we head down.
Yeah, we could do that. So someone stay up here for now, and I'll see. Give me like 2 minutes past this.
It would have to be 2 people staying up there, right? To let them out of the armoire.
1 person to let them out. So 2 people stay in room 10, and I'll see. Me and Erebos can see if we can find a mechanism inside.
Sure.
That sounds fine.
All right. How long do you want us to wait?
Give us like 2-ish minutes if we can't find something in that time.
Please God, don't let me be stuck with this forever alone.
But when it closes, I'm going to knock on there. I'm letting you know. I'm going to knock on it to see if you can hear anything. If you can, knock back. Just 3 little knocks. I don't know if it'll be muffled like the armoire was.
Yeah. Do I hear any knocks?
Are you guys going? Are the 3 or the 4 of you going in and letting the door close all the way? The secret door close all the way?
Yep.
You will not be able to hear any knocks. This is a massive, massive piece of wood. Or stone, rather. This is like the equivalent of knocking on one of the stones of Stonehenge and expecting to hear sound on the other side of it.
So, is there like a top landing platform to this staircase?
There is a top landing platform, and then you can make your descent, but it's very tight. So each of you would have had to have moved some of the way down the steps in order to have come through.
So I'm gonna try and look around on the top of the landing platform with my light out, with Ayun out, trying to see if I can find any mechanism in here.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Yeah, so it's just you and Aravos in there, right?
I thought it was 4 people in there. Who was in there?
It was.
I thought 2 people were staying behind.
Aravos.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Okay.
Sphinx, I guess, would have probably come through then.
Okay, so me and Rob will stay. Okay, I'm just trying to so that I know where everybody's at.
I just forgot to account for Sphinx.
Okay. So right now it is Ra and Aravos that are up top, right?
No.
Ra and Cassius. Okay.
Yeah, we're in 10.
All right. 1 second. So you're going to be looking around there for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, and they probably can't hear us from that side.
Probably not. Should we get ready to open this up?
Yeah. Well, how long has it been? Do you know?
Or, I don't know. I guess probably 30 seconds so far.
That's true. Well,
do you want to go in the wardrobe, or do you want me to go in the wardrobe? What are you more comfortable with?
Well, I figured we probably. Well, I don't know. I mean, either way, because it's open while the armoire is still open, I believe.
Can I have the order at which people would be standing on the stairs?
Right, so I had gone in first, and I had never walked out of there, so I'd probably be first.
Okay, so you'd be closest to the bottom of the stairs.
I'd feel comfortable going in second, but unless Mal pushes past me or something.
Well, Mal wanted to be looking near the door.
I would be the farthest back because I want to be unblocked to look around on the platform.
Okay, can I get perception checks from everyone? This is going to matter based on where you're standing.
I'm going to do my best to keep track of 2 minutes.
There we go. So, Mal, you'll know for a 100% sure there's no switches up near the door.
Mm-hmm.
Sphinx doesn't see anything. Aravos, you don't see anything. Zeke, you will notice at the bottom of these stairs that open into this very large, very dark room, So dark, even your dark vision seems to be somewhat impaired by it. You'll still be able to spy that down a long corridor where the stairs come down. So there's basically a corridor that runs. I'm sorry, I'm not describing this very well. So the stairs go downward away.
Let's just draw it.
Yeah.
I can start. I was going to start drawing the basement. So I guess this is technically half first.
So the stairs go downward to the south.
Where should I? Just for like map layout, where should I start my drawing for this? Would it be safe to assume it's kind of the same?
That's kind of why I left that area in between there. Yeah.
Okay. So, oops, the wrong color. So we got a staircase going down to the south.
Yep, and then there's basically an opening that leads into a hallway that goes to the west.
Okay.
So it's as Mal had predicted, kind of.
So we got like some sort of big opening here.
Yeah, well, it's basically running at the equivalent of where the bottom of these are, where the bottom of the existing building infrastructure is.
Oh, okay. So it's not pushed out more. It's
not pushed out more. It's like in line with it. So it's a hallway that goes down like that. But at the bottom of the steps, you can see that at the far end of the hallway, Zeke, there is a lever.
I see a lever over there, guys.
Just in case it ended, I'll throw up Detect Magic again. Just curious, see if
yeah, you can see a lot of magic, like small magical blips on the wall, what looks like the wall to the right. But I mean, it's pitch black down here. It's blacker than darkness down here.
I'll cast light on. If I can't find a spare pebble, I'll just cast it on. Can I cast it on anything? Let me just check light.
Yeah, it's
any object.
object.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just take out an unlit torch from my handy haversack, and I'll cast light on it.
Okay. Give me a perception as you do that.
Sure.
Yeah. You will see there are a number of cells along the wall to the right with the light there. It'll be with the light there. It will be easy to see. You're an elf, right?
Yeah.
So you'll be able to see 15 feet with the light out. So against the wall, you can see like a little more than a cell against the right-hand wall.
I'll pull out my light
Arcana, but I'm pretty sure this is like magical darkness or something, or
yes, this is some kind of magical darkness. But it's weird that your detect magic does not perceive it. But you can equate that like that's the only thing you've ever seen that makes things darker than normal dark.
Right. Seems like there's some sort of magical effect going on here to make things darker than they should be. Strange though, my detect magic didn't come up with it.
It's very crammed in here. Have you found anything down there? There's nothing up here.
Yes, Zeke said there's a lever and there's what seems to be cells around here.
Can you try pulling it? See if it opens it?
You very like trial and error, eh, Maldronicus?
Well, sometimes that's how engineering works. It's a little bit math, a little bit luck, and a little bit guessing.
Do you want to switch places and take a look down here? You have better eyes than me in the dark.
I don't even know. Can we even get past each other?
You can squeeze past each other if you like do this. It's very tight, and you're all going to have to like make sure you've got proper permissions and that you're comfortable enough with your own personal like.
A question of etiquette arises as I pass. Do I give you the crotch or the?
I have one last vial of grease if we need it.
Or if it's been 2 minutes, Steve, I'm opening the door after 2 minutes.
Okay. We're closing in on it, so.
Yeah.
If I can get down the bottom, I'm going to check out the mechanism.
You can get down to the bottom, but you can't see the mechanism. Your dark vision does not extend far enough with this enhanced darkness.
Even with Ioun out?
With Ioun out, Ioun emits like very little light, so it's less light than what Cassius's or than what Aravos's light is casting.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it's seeing actual daylight.
Yeah, it's still this. It's still the same. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Ioun's, even though Ioun's light is a brighter shade of light or a brighter point of light, it still doesn't emit as far as it could over the light that's at a lower step, but emits out almost 3 times as far.
Yeah, I'm saying this is after I've gone past people, by the way.
Right. Right, I know.
Oh, okay.
Because Ioun's is 5 feet of daylight.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 10.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 5.
Yeah,
With
I'm
the,
pretty sure it's 5.
With the cells, does the
Okay, yeah,
area
5
open
feet.
up any, or is it just as small as the stairs?
Not from where you can see, no.
Well, if he points to where the mechanism, I'm just gonna hold Ioun up closer to it, I guess.
It's way down the hallway. He'll explain to you, like, you're holding Ioun out as far as you can, and it's still way down the hallway.
I'm sorry. Okay, so the lever isn't in this.
No, the
hallway
lever
that we're
is
in.
down the hallway that runs west.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the lever was in here, and that's why I was
Over
confused.
basically equating to under 14, right, Steve?
Yes. Somewhere around that area. It's hard. Again, it's very dark. It's hard to tell how far. It
But
is
on
at
that
this
end of the
point.
hallway.
It is at this point that you'll hear the stone door at the top grind its way open.
And you'll see Arvos holding a lit torch of light, magical light. Hello.
You guys find anything?
Mal's playing with some levers down there. I'm not sure.
Did you guys open that, or did that just open back on its own?
No, I think our
They
time's
opened
up.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zeke said 2 minutes, so after 2 minutes we opened it back up.
So there seems to be something down there, but I don't. It would be quite hard to. I don't know how to get in that way, so perhaps we have to go down to the central landing.
You didn't want to pull the lever?
Well, I can't reach it.
There's a,
Can't you just walk
Hey.
down the hallway to touch it? Didn't Zeke
What?
say it was down the hallway?
Oh, okay. I guess I could, but
Just be
it's-
careful. I don't know
I,
what
I
it
would.
does.
If we're gonna actually explore down there, I'd say let's do that as a group.
Okay.
wait, so wait. Before we
So
go
what
down
we
there,
saw down there is there's a long hallway with some cells and a lever at the end. It seems to be maybe some sort of secret jail or something. I'm not sure. The lever may open the cells. It may cause
we looked-
fireball traps to ignite. I'm not sure.
have we looked in the cells yet?
It's magically enhanced darkness. My eyes aren't that good down there, but
Gotcha.
it would be
Yeah,
safer.
even-
Even with these eyes, I have trouble seeing.
Are the other cells locked at all, or
We haven't really touched.
Oh,
anything.
Well, you did
Okay.
see there was magic along the right wall when you had looked with detect magic down that hallway.
Yeah. There was magic along the right wall, perhaps.
Which is where they're
more-
saying the cells were.
So
Hmm.
perhaps more arcane magic, arcane locks. I'm not sure.
if the door closed, I'm just gonna open it up again. I don't know what timer
They
it's
just
on.
keep reopening.
Yeah. So I'd rather not go down there unless we have a plan. But I
But
can't see
it
it.
is
Yeah.
a tight fit. It's on the stairwell, so we'll all have to be pushed into the hallways if we're all to go down there at once. But
Well, let's think about this tactically. We do need 2 people up here. I just wanted to make sure that we don't put anyone down there that would be in a bad spot if we did get jumped by something. So
Hmm.
perhaps
Tight fit, no dark vision. Doesn't sound like my kind of place.
if you can give us light, Ra or Sphinx, can you do that? I actually don't know.
well, she might be able to, and I can do it as well. But like I said, my light was radiating almost half as effective down there.
Right,
so
that's why I was hoping we
better
could
than
have
nothing, I guess. But
multiple sources of it.
I can do this.
Yeah, I don't have that spell.
Doesn't it end? I actually forget. I thought light ends.
10
when you
minutes
cast
per
it.
level.
Am I thinking of a different version that it ends?
It's 10 minutes per level, so long time.
You can only have one light spell active at one time, yeah.
Oh, does it say that?
Yeah.
Like
So if someone else has one, then Zeke and I could both have a light source.
Oh.
And
Well,
Zeke-
I have the light stone, and I activated
Okay.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
Zeke
do
has a
too, if
light
anybody-
source.
If anybody needs mine, I have one.
So if Zeke has a light source, I can take it, and then just Zeke and I can go. Does
Okay.
anyone? Otherwise, I feel like anyone else being in tight quarters is not a good fit for you guys. Maybe
I
Ra,
agree.
but Ra should probably watch you guys just in case.
It's fine with me.
Well, Zeke, you ready?
All right, let's do it.
So Zeke and Mal, you guys are going down there, and Arvos and Sphinx are going to stay on the staircase.
No, we're just gonna stay out here with you, I think. No other reason for us to be in there with them, unless you think you might need magical support, but I won't even be able to see you.
Well,
or anything.
Well, yeah, I guess we could just keep opening this door, so I guess we'd be able to hear them, probably.
Yeah, I suppose.
Is that the best tactic? We'll just keep reopening the door and hope to hear you in that time where it's open, in case you need help.
How much noise does this door make when we open it? Is it
Quite a bit, but it seems like with as thick as the walls are, it's probably just noticeable too in the hall, in the stairway, and in the room.
Okay. Maybe if that's fine, maybe shut the door just to make sure you're making as minimal noise.
The door is already shut.
Okay. If that's the case, then I think that seems fine. If something does jump us, we'll want to regroup as fast as we can. And if we find a mechanism down there, if that lever does open it up here, then we could all go down together.
Well, I have a gift for both of you if you want it.
I'll gladly take anything before going down into a magical darkness basement, please.
I'll cast into.
I'm not raging yet, so
Magical
On
darkness
both of
face it with prison cells.
Okay.
All right, I will take that.
So -2 spell points.
I throw up anything. I guess I'll throw up a shield. It's pretty cheap. Might as well.
Okay.
Where's my character? There we go.
And let's go, Zeke. And down I go.
When they walk down the stairs, does it sound like the sound is muffled at all, or it just sounds like...
No, sounds normal.
Okay.
So you guys head down the stairs. And Zeke, at the end of the hallway, you can see that the lever is slowly rising.
Oh, it looks like the lever's slowly rising.
Okay, maybe that is from the door. I'm gonna go down. Still pretty close. I'm not gonna tunnel vision. I'm gonna keep my eye on the cells as I go down towards the lever.
Yeah. Give me a perception as you're going through there.
Both of us, or
Both of you. Yep.
And you said the cells, but the cells on the door are the right-hand side the only doors that were visible when they went in? Okay.
So from the cells, Mal, you can hear the faintest of whispers. So hungry. So hungry. Gotta eat. So hungry. So hungry.
Okay. Just a quick technical. How many doors are there? How many cell doors do we spot?
You will see 7 cell doors along the right wall as you're walking towards where the switch is. You'll also notice that as you get closer to the switch, that it looks like the hall seems to turn down the right. So the switch is against the back wall here, and then there's a hall that goes this way. Yep.
Okay.
I hope there's not a limit to the number of shapes.
I don't think there are, but that would be really annoying.
It was like, I'll just delete anything that doesn't need to be shaped. It was like deleting them as I was drawing them, but okay. So that's the lever, right? The red thing?
No, the lever is on this wall.
Like right there?
Yep, that is correct.
Okay.
And there looks to be a hallway that curves, that goes that way. Yep.
And that's just open, there's no door or anything for that?
Yeah, it's just an open hallway. You're still on the lever side. You're still on this side, though, so you can't really see down that hallway. You haven't reached the lever. You're just noticing, there isn't another cell there. It goes further down.
It just seems to go that way.
Yep.
Okay.
Hungry.
I'm gonna go up, still keeping my eyes on the cell, and just try and grab the lever and hold it.
Yep. You grab the lever, and Mal, I am going to be doing this quite a few times, so I need to know how many of these hit against touch. So there are going to be 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 20 obviously hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits.
Okay. So that is...
Just a reminder, your shield applies to touch. Just a reminder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take 73 points of damage.
Oh.
And I will explain what just happened. Oh, actually, I need to roll for confirm on that one. So let me do one more of these. Because they can't... On 2 of them, I need to roll... Or 3 of them, I need to roll confirms. Damn. So 1... That didn't confirm. That probably didn't confirm. And that... Does 29 confirm? I think that might be close.
Yeah, that will.
Okay. So then let's add... another one of these. Oops. So 84 damage. So Mal reaches out, grabs the lever, and deep down the hallway, Mal, you can hear something scream, "Feeding time! Prisoners! You're free!" And as it does, you hear every cell in the entire place unlock, and a flurry of voices rushing down the hallway, salivating as they make their way down the hall. And you can feel a flurry of hands reaching out and tearing at every piece of flesh they can rip from your body, putting it into their mouth and chewing on it. You can feel their teeth sinking in through your armor, pulling bits of your flesh off of you. Are you alive?
Yep, I'm good. But that hurts.
The prisoners you suddenly hear in the distance another shout. "The prisoners have been freed! Everyone to your positions! Stop them from escaping!" And a number of spirits flood in through the walls on both the right and the left. The darkness in the hallway goes up, or brightens in the halls a little bit, and you can see an army, a near half army coming down each of the halls of people dressed in what look like the breastplates you saw in the guard rooms, but these are spectral, and you can see a bunch of dwarves turn to start trying to claw their way through the guards. And it is at this point that I will need initiative from the 2 of you.
I guess I have a +5 on that.
Yeah.
Roll them as these.
I don't have control of my character right now, it appears.
You should. We gave that back to you last time.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're doing this one, right?
Yep.
It says it's Zeke's.
Why can I not click my dude? Yeah, I 100% can't click my dude.
So we can drag another one out. There you go. I need to roll them.
All right, yeah, this one I can click.
Yep, I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is. So there's that, and I need to name one of these real quick.
You got +5 in your initiative, Tom?
Okay, yeah, so I need to add 5 to mine.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys did really well there. So yeah, there are a bunch of guards and prisoners kind of rushing in on each other down both hallways. And the 2 of you kind of caught in the middle. But you have pulled it down. The door has opened once more.
I make knowledge, religion to get any insight on these things' abilities.
Yes.
Jeez, that's not gonna help.
Nope.
My default was so they're not attacking us right now.
They
They're
are
going at each
not
other.
They are not directly attacking you, but they are filling the hall.
Which attacks were originally on me from? They were from
The dwarves that all came out of the cells and like they clawed at you, and then as soon as the guards were coming, they turned to try to get past the guards.
They were also dwarves?
The guards are also dwarves.
Oh, no, I knew the guards were. I must have missed the part.
Yeah, the prisoners are also dwarves.
Okay.
Zeke, I think we should probably try to get out of here. I'm just gonna, I guess. How wide is this? Did I draw this hallway the proper width? Is it about 5 feet wide?
It is about 5 feet wide, yeah. It's about 7 feet wide technically, but roughly 5 feet.
And so, like, to try and squeeze down this hallway right now would be kind of
You could squeeze past them, but you either need to do some acrobatics or take some AOs.
I'm just gonna try do this and see if this gets me out of here.
Ooh, Lincoln. All right, that's a very incredibly high mischance.
And it makes me partially ethereal, so I'm just gonna be trying to push down through this and get out.
Yep.
Basically tell Zeke to try and do the same. But as soon as if I can get any distance down the hallway, I'm gonna try and yell up. I don't know if we all want to come down here or not, actually. I'm just gonna say there's trouble.
Okay. So yeah, this is... Alright, so they still get their attacks on you, but then they roll 50% mischance. And you
Does he
basically...
appear on the pad outside as he goes to the ethereal plane, like my book?
Ooh, that's right. This does peel you in and out of the ethereal plane. No, in fact, he will continuously reset at the switch, blinking, like you'll take a few steps and blink back to the switch, and then take a few steps and then blink back to the switch.
Uh-oh, sorry.
Or no, I'm sorry. That is incorrect. The trigger is in... you will trigger in a different part of the room. You appear somewhere. In a room you've never seen before within the building. Sorry, I had to go back to the note.
Okay.
And you'll like keep trying to move from there, but you'll notice like you keep blinking back to that point.
All right, I'm just gonna wait it out, I guess.
Okay. Well, it's dismissible if you want to dismiss it.
Well, dismissing if there's something in here is just gonna get.
There's nothing in this room. Like, this room is empty. So I'll describe this room to you. You're in a, like, small, slightly larger than the prison size room with a table in it and a door and a mirror. Like, the door and the mirror are against one wall. The table is in the center of the room. There are a pair of chairs, and then there's you sitting on the far side of the table from where the door is.
Okay. Well, I can't dismiss it right now anyway, so I'll just...
Okay. Zeke?
Yeah, so I'll double move, take my AOs.
Okay. Yeah, let's see how they do. There are 5 of them on this side and 5 guards. So we'll do What?
Could he not make a withdraw action?
Well, it only affects
That only
the
stops
very
one
first
from
one.
Yeah. It doesn't make you
does it give
impervious
me-
to AOs.
Yeah.
And you're not leaving
is
from a
withdrawal
square where you're
double
threatened.
move, though?
You're not. Yeah, you can take a double move as part of withdrawal, but you're not leaving a threatened square.
Okay.
It stops you from the square that stops you from threatening the square that you're leaving.
Right,
Yeah,
I
so
thought it might
that-
help with 1 or something.
Yeah, if it would help with one, I'll do it. But...
2, 3, 4, 5 as you try to squeeze through. Do any of those hit? Versus touch.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, damn. So 2 of these are the heavy hitters. So I'm gonna roll them both at the same time.
Alright, well, okay, so I do have DR, so I'll...
You'll reduce it twice.
Double
Reduce from it
DR on
twice.
that?
Yep. And then the other ones are smaller. You said 4 hits, right?
all of them hit.
Oh, all of them hit. Okay. Yeah, so the first 2 were going to be that. Guards would have intercepted 2 of them, and then the
my
third
touch
one would
AC
be...
is 12, so
Okay.
I mean,
Jesus.
they're
Got
gonna hit.
So then there's 1 more of these then.
They can't miss you unless they roll in that one, I guess.
So that is well, and then the guards will do this, and then you can you can reduce that twice. That last one you can reduce twice.
Okay. So, what are the damages? The 25,
So the
17, and 24?
25, 17, and 24. The 25 and the 24 you can reduce twice. The 17 is a single hit.
Okay.
Oh, and actually the first one should be plus an additional 7. So I've really made this bad because I forgot to. It should be double the initial damage dice.
Okay, so right now.
While you're mathing that out, the guards and the prisoners will start dealing some damage to each other. They don't seem to care at all about you there, unless you're trying to push past them, and then they'll occasionally either claw across the way at you or slash at you, as if they can't discern prisoner from guard when you're moving. Maldronicus.
Sorry, just checking. He called for help. We didn't hear it? Or had a chance to hear it?
Because I was going to do that after I cast it.
Oh, okay.
After I got to the end of the hallway, so if it happened instantly, I wouldn't have had time to do that yet.
Okay.
So I have no fucking idea where I am. Can I see everything in this room? Is it still magical darkness?
You can know it is actually dimly lit in here.
Okay. Can I at least get an I guess I can draw the room now and then move it to the right location once I realize. That's one of the advantages of doing that here. So can you give me an idea of the dimensions of this?
Yeah, this is like a 10 by 10 room.
Okay, so it's pretty tiny.
Yeah.
And doors?
There is a door, we'll just say here, and a mirror here.
A mirror?
Yes.
Can I talk to Erebos?
Fuck you. I dare you to look in it, motherfucker. Actually don't, you might die.
If I put my ear up to the door, can I hear any scuffle?
Give me a perception. Pretty sure you'll get this, but just taking the roll away. Yeah, you will hear the sounds of a scuffle.
Okay.
You'll hear some shouting and some you won't hear clanging, but whooshing.
Okay. I'm gonna dismiss my blink, but I'm gonna
You have to dismiss your blink to investigate the room.
Yeah. But I'm gonna stand pat until I hopefully hear the scuffles die down.
Okay. Zeke?
Yeah, I mean, if that didn't get me out, I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay.
Keep double moving out.
Same
Withdrawn,
set of attacks.
They followed me, or
no? Because you have to. You can only you have to move it. Reduce movement to push through. So you're moving at part of your movement. So the remaining people in the hall are going to take their attacks, and then you'll be at the end of the hall. Make sense?
Okay.
One potential crit, one miss, and
Potential crit.
Yeah, because it rolled a 20.
100% crit.
It could botch.
What do you mean?
It could botch.
One.
It does not, though. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3 guard hits.
Wait, Tom, what? Oh yeah, because you have the iron armor. Never mind.
Wait, so that's guard. So one of the guards miss. So it's 2 guard hits. Oops. So that's two different attacks. So you can reduce from that twice. And then the other 2 that hit, one of them is a crit. So that's plus 14. And then you can reduce from that twice.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's a crit, so you won't be able to reduce from this next one. I did not add the crit in there. So that. All right. But you are at the end of the hallway.
All right, and I'm looking almost dead, so just so that I'm sure Spinks could probably see that.
Yeah, but she's at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, that when I get out there,
Gotcha.
I was saying.
Okay. Well, right now you're at the bottom of the stairs. So next round you can move up the stairs.
Sounds good. And yeah, I'm almost dead. So.
Yep. The guards and the prisoners will continue to shred at each other. Mal, you're just gonna hang out and wait for things to die down.
And I really got a piece, so I'll be right back.
Go for it.
Might as well in this spot. I'm gonna chug my good old CMW pot.
Okay.
Roll
Roll horrible.
I'll take anything at this point. And
Alright.
I'm like, keeping my ear to the door and just like waiting for like the noises to die down.
Okay.
And if it's a really long time passes, like maybe like a minute or 2 minutes, at that point I'm gonna have to try and devise a different plan.
Got it. Zeke will make it to the top of the stairs. Let me do. This is pretty much decided this way. Oh yeah. Zeke will be able to hear from behind him, and the rest of you will be able to hear, "We're free! We're free!" And it is with that shout, I am going to need the rest of the party to roll initiative.
I'm in the closet. Go grab some booze. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's actually take a short break while everybody rolls into initiative, and we'll see what happens afterwards.